Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to show you a little bit of your math lesson today. I am going to do a few examples on here so we kind of get the idea of it. Alright, so starting with number one, we're going to make first what I call a function machine. It's just a little table to kind of organize your thoughts. And on this lesson, variables and expression, it's all about finding the missing letter, replacing the letter with a number. So here's a little thing that I would like for you guys to do. It's called a little function machine. Basically a table, like I said. And in the middle, we usually put, this is the rule. So it could be like times 3, divide by 5, add 10, minus 3, whatever it is, this is the rule right here. And then for this one, since the number's here and right here, it tells me how to solve it. For the number, I'm just going to put n. And as you can see right here, plus 5, that's the rule. So on top of the word rule, I'm going to put plus 5. And instead of the letter n, I'm going to replace it with the number 2. So right here, they already told me how to solve it. 2 plus 5. 2 plus 5 will give me the missing number. It's right here that I don't know yet. So underneath the function machine, we just write it out. 2 plus 5. And that gives us 7. As you can see, that's why they have the numbers here like that for you, because they already figured it out. If you look at the last three are missing the number here. So you would have to replace the number. Here's the rule, plus 5, and then you would have your answer. Right there. See? Pretty simple. That's pretty much what today's lesson's about, is just replacing the letter with the number. Over here on number 2, for number 2 right here, you have the equation right there, the expression, and I'm going to write my little function machine here so you can see it in action. I have the n, plus 5 is the rule, so I'm going to put that in the middle, and then I don't know this piece. So here they already told me what to do. N equals 4, so I'm going to put 4 in n's place, and then I'm going to go ahead and solve it right there, and I would have my answer. And you see they walk you through it. The same thing for 3 and 4. Okay, they're always walking through the steps with you. Now the rest, if you see here on the second page, for letter B, B is going to be 6. So for 5, 6, 7, and 8, instead of the letter B, you're replacing it with 6. Right here for 9 through 12, instead of the letter C, you're going to replace it with 11. Don't worry about this section right here. You can cross that out. I don't want you to do questions 13 through 16 because you're going to have a couple more, and I want to give you so much work for today. When you do numbers 8 and 10, there's something that you need to remember, and it's called Gemdas. This is how I would show my kids during the year, and it's a little refresher for you guys. The letter G means groups, so if you don't see parentheses or brackets, which we don't, you go ahead and skip it. M is multiplication, D is division. Whoever comes first from this one, that's what you do. So for example, if I have, let's say, 10 divided by 2 times 5. Whenever we read from left to right. So the first one to pop up is not multiplication, but it's division. So I'm going to solve this piece first. Okay, 10 divided by 2 is 5. And then I'm going to go here. First come, first serve. And there's my expression, or my answer, 25. So it's whoever comes first between these two, just like what I showed you there. It's not always multiplication. Sometimes it's division because it popped up first. The same thing goes for addition and subtraction. Whoever comes first between those two. So for example, if I have 10 minus 2 plus 5, addition didn't come first if I'm reading from left to right. If I'm going this way, left to right, it's subtraction. So I'm going to do subtraction first, and then I'm going to add and I'm going to have my answer. Okay, so just remember your orders of operation when you come here to 8 and 9. And when you come to number 17, they already gave you the rule right here, -4. So x minus 4, here are your numbers for x. And right here, you kind of have to do something a little bit different to find this number here. Okay, because they already gave you the answer. You know the rule is -4, so this is where your little function machine can help. -4x equals the answer that you don't know yet, right? So for this one, if they already gave me the answer, if this is what I'm missing, something -4 can give me 17. So try to figure out, you know, what that number could be. And this is why I like the function machine, because it's written like this, and you organize your numbers, and you're able to see right away, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. So be sure to work on your function machines when y'all get to here. And I just saw this, good thing I saw it. For this piece here, this is division. So in other words, you're getting 56 divided by y. Okay, so that's what number 20 is telling you. For number 19, when you have the number and the letter together, really they're telling you to multiply 5 times the letter x. You're not going to see this little x anymore when y'all go to middle school and above. So get used to seeing your numbers like this, and that's always going to be multiplication, just in case you all forgot. Alright, so from here, I'm going to show you questions 21 and 22. These two go together. You cannot answer 21 without, you can't answer 22 without answering question 21 first. So from here, they tell you that Jeff is 3 years younger than Steve. Complete the table to show Jeff's age. So whatever number Jeff is, it has to be smaller than Steve, because remember Jeff is younger. So whatever number you have for Jeff, it has to be smaller than Steve. Steve's the older one. Okay, so like I said, you know, draw a little function machine right here. If you look at Jeff's age, they already gave you the rule. The rule is -3. Now, instead of the letter N, you can put that here. Now, for Steve's age, all the numbers in the top row are the letter N. This would be Jeff's age. So for example, if Steve is 10, the rule is -3, you can be able to figure out Jeff's age. And if Jeff's age is smaller than Steve's, then you got it right, because remember Jeff is younger than Steve. Okay, so that's for 21 to figure out the rest of them. Now when you get to 22, you're going to need to do this. I would draw a little extension box, and here they've already given you Jeff's age this time, not Steve. Steve is the one you're missing. That's what they want. How old is Steve? Jeff's age is 45. How can you figure out Steve's age? And I'm going to give you a clue. You got to use the rule that they give you here. Well, sort of. I don't want to give too much. I want you guys to figure that out. Alright? So that's your math assignment today. You're going to do everything except for this section right here. I don't want you to do this piece. This piece, questions 13 through 16, you don't have to do, but everything else, yes. And then on Monday, we're going to review your answers together on this page before we start on the new topic. Alright guys, good luck.